was dancing to that. Evening, everybody.
That's the first time I've nailed an exhale into the camera as we go live.
And I was busy dancing.
Yeah, I done a little bop. How are we doing, fellas?
Good, mate.
Been doing
good.
all right.
As good as good can be, you know?
I do know, Josh. I know that feeling very well. Very, very well, actually.
I think we can all tell that. Some of the comments in our chat have been fun today.
Yeah. It's been a bit feisty in our chat today, hasn't it?
A little bit. A little bit. Just one of those, I suppose, isn't it? Everyone's a bit wound up and a bit meh and a bit...
Only 5 people. Where is everybody? Evening, Amy. Evening, Tracy.
We'll give people a few minutes to come in. There's a few more. They're getting there.
I've got Chris under my spell anyway.
You have literally all week teased me with that thing.
Yeah, it sounds... I know what it is. We all know what it is. Looks
I
nice.
know what it is, yeah. I've known for about a year.
Yeah, it's been about a year, hasn't it?
It's been over a year. It's been over a year.
Is it over a year? Yeah, it is.
Just over a year, yeah.
Yeah, we first saw it in the last October Expo.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it was a year we saw it in October, and it's now January. So yeah, over a year.
Yeah, that October, I think it spent about 4 hours while we sat at the table in my hand.
Having it in my hand, I can understand why they've taken so long. But there's only a few of them actually done as well. There's not masses of them already immediately available. There's like 4.
Yeah.
And you guys know who's got 2 of them already.
Yeah.
But they will be coming. Evening, Live Lounge. Evening, Josh. Evening, Simon. That first few hits back on a mech, and never mind stacked, going from pods and everything. It's just...
Literally, we would have been live a few minutes earlier, but Vinny decided to dry hit his stack.
I was just about to bring that up.
Ended up coughing his lungs up for the...
It was not nice. It was not nice.
Evening, Walter. Hola, campers. Hola. Hola.
But yes, before Zippy comes, this is the Destroyer.
Should we make you big? Should we make you big, Vinny? Should we let everyone have a look at this beautiful, pretty thing? I mean,
bigger than I am.
We don't need to make you any bigger than you are, but we can do. Let's do it.
Evening, yes, this is the Destroyer from Rage Nation.
And that tip as well. Damn.
Yeah, I took a big half moon tip on because it's like a bitch. It's so hard. It is unreal. Little button shot.
I need to change my trousers.
This is the best bit for me. The actual 510. It's going to be filthy, by the way. I've been battering the hell out of it. Come on, it's not going to focus like that, is it? You should know that.
Focus.
It's
It's a bit dark now, Vin. What's it say?
Around it, you've got Rage Nation Destroyer. And then stainless steel, serial number 001.
So Zippy's is 000 then, I'm assuming.
Oh no, he's got alloy. He hasn't got stainless. He's got alloy.
He's also got the brass.
What I do like is every part of it is serialized as well, though. The fire button mechanism, each bit of the tube, and the RDA all match, and they're all serialized 001 as well.
That's great. I like that.
It's a really nice touch.
Doctor Who's Sonic Dildo.
That's it next to a 50ml bottle.
It's a beast, isn't it?
It is a big beast.
I actually never got to try the stack. I did try the single 18, the single 21/7. Mate, those things, they are awesome mods, and
I did a quick little voltage drop test on it last night, and I'm not going to say the actual results, but oh my fucking good god, it's low. The results will be on my review. I was fucking shocked.
And that's stainless as well.
Yeah, and that's a stainless. It's copper contacts, obviously, but it's a stainless tube that's conducting. And yeah, I was very, very shocked. Very shocked.
What you're running on it?
Let me just get that out. I'm running a pair of 0.4 Series Aliens from Sub-Zero.
Oh, nice.
Yes, yes. I took them out. I actually took
the hybrid aliens.
Yes, I actually took them out of my rig pig, and this thing kicks the rig pig's ass.
It doesn't surprise me.
I thought that hit quite well though, Josh.
Is it gonna be 39 watts on a 0.43 ohm coil? Then?
Well, I don't know, you see, because I have got something else new as well. The latest release from Smock.
You went
from a seriously high end to like, yeah.
Yes, it's the I can't remember what it's called now. The IPX80 kit. There we are. It's actually quite nice. And yeah, I've been running this alongside my stack all day.
Zip says you're a win because he went to 0.35.
Yeah, and I saw Zippy coughing his guts up for the first 10 pulls that he tried on it as well.
Well, there you go. Walter, we weren't dissing the rig. We weren't dissing the rig pig. We know it's a classic mod.
Yeah, I'd never dissed the pig, but it doesn't compare, I'm afraid.
Please tell me who's taking the calls out. You were saying that'll do, pig. That'll do.
But again, will it compare to 0.47 build on 45 watts?
I reckon it will.
I exhaled this about 10 seconds ago and it's just come wafting back in through the door.
Yeah, look at it there.
Gorillas in the mist.
Yeah, it looks like a nice bit of kit. I mean, how available they're going to be is hard to say.
Well, eventually they will be quite readily available because they may well have a store in England and a store in Scotland.
Okay.
We shall have to wait and see how that pans out.
I wonder who those stores are. I wonder what those stores are. Anyway, what are you dripping in it, Vin?
I am dripping some blue raspberry, which I haven't vaped a blue slush in a long while, and it's from the Cornish Liquids, who I'm doing a wee bit of review for, and it's a rather nice blue slush. I used to love blue slush. I used to vape a lot of blue slush, especially AVB, but I haven't vaped that in probably about a year, and I just fancied a break from dessert, so I've been on that today, and it's really quite nice.
Yeah, nice. I get that sometimes. Like, I'm usually a huge dessert fan, and recently I've been smashing the fruity flavours and just really enjoying them.
I really have as well, and it's strange for me. I mean, even on the smoke, I've got, I believe, a lemon in it. That's really weird. That's another one from the Cornish people, but the label looked a bit like Mod Kings.
Yeah.
Yes. Especially that crow.
But yeah, it's a nice lemon. It's a sherbety lemon. It's quite zesty and poppy.
Nice. Sounds good.
But yeah. What about you guys? What are you juice-wise?
I'm still on Vaporoni's custard collection, Toffee Apple. And
Jesus.
Since I've actually finally put it onto the RDA, yeah, that's like really nice. You can taste, you get a really nice apple hit, and then you get the toffee afterwards, and it's like, oh, didn't expect that. But then again, I was using some old coils in the QP, so
yeah, you get what you vape, don't you, Chris? Really, let's put it. It's like buying cheap coils.
no Sub-Zero coils.
No, I'm just saying, it's like when you buy cheap shit coils, when you keep using old ones over and over, you might as well just go buy a crap set like I do.
Yeah, at least they'll be decent for a few weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm also on Raspberry Ripple by Vaporoni. Can you guess I like Vaporoni?
I struggled with the Raspberry Ripple, I'll be honest with you, Chris.
Leave it a week or two. At first, when you try
I've done that as well. I left it for 3 weeks and I still can't handle. I don't get on with it personally. Kev wants to know what RDA you're running, Chris. And Simon Bear, I do hope you're starting to feel better soon, buddy. Simon Beard's had the corona and not been very well, bless him. So hope you're feeling well soon, Simon. What RDA are you running, Chris?
I'm on the Elite 30mm.
Which Elite?
That's the
V2.
Redemption 30mm.
Yeah, Elite V2.
Elite V2.
Yeah.
That's 28.5mm, just so you know. Burn! Burn!
I'm also on.
Cause...
And guess where that will be going, Josh, in a minute? And not that way either. That way.
Oh, that's all right, mate. I can take it.
I know you can.
We always get so dirty on this show so quickly.
Whenever I'm involved, the tone just drops. I can't help it.
Walter, my favourite fruit to vape, and if one of our members was here, he'd probably throw up at this, is mango. I love a bit of mango juice.
Ooh.
But I also like lemon, but I like lemon more in desserts.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big lemon fan, but in desserts, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, completely.
I'm definitely a fan of LMP.
Lemon done with like a cream or something like that is always really good. I find lemon as a straight up flavour can taste a little bit like the smell of toilet duck.
Yes.
Does that make sense? Like,
it does make complete sense.
It can be real fucking like, ooh, like toilet cleaner. That's me, but obviously not just me. Vinny feels the same. So
yeah. Chris Mosson, the Vaporoni mint ice cream is very, very, very similar to Sad Boy Shamrock Cookie.
Who is it? I haven't tried the Sad Boy.
I did tell you this, Chris.
I know they were selling the Sad Boy Shamrock Cookie before that range came out, so I wonder if the inspiration came from that.
More than likely.
There may well have been a little bit in there.
Yeah. It's not a bad juice to try and copy, in all fairness.
No, it's not. It's a bloody good juice.
Yeah, it's a really good juice, yeah.
Yeah, Josh, I'm in the cupboard under the stairs, mate.
Sorry, I'm just reading a comment there. Josh King's on the Sinister Cosmo strawberry that I reviewed not bad ago. Not that long ago, even. Jeez, I can't even speak. Yeah, that's a nice strawberry custard, but I think I found one better.
Ooh.
Is it from that range you're vaping right now?
It is.
Ooh.
It is from this range. They sent me virtually all desserts. Mainly because I said I like desserts, I think. But yes, they yes.
I'm gonna have to try some of that Vaporoni mint ice cream then, if it's like the Sad Boy.
I'll
tell you if it's like I'll tell you if it's like the Sad Boy or not. I'll get a bottle of both and just compare the two side by side.
New review of what, Josh? I have quite a few reviews coming in. Some to some people's dismay, and some not so.
Well, I don't know if you saw the chat earlier, Vinny. I know you were busy, and this particular review you might be doing, we had some words about in the chat. Not just about you doing the review, just about the particular mod itself.
Not really caught up on all that. No. I saw a little bit about copyrights and things like that.
The word cease and desist spring to mind.
Oh. Other or gargly mayonnaise.
My particular one that I will be reviewing will be unique and no copyright infringements whatsoever on it at all. Yes, I did find a better strawberry custard, Josh. It's from the Cornish Liquid Company. It is an upcoming review. Good series RDA to run on an MVC.
Depends how big you want it, really. You can get series coils to pretty much fit in any size RDA nowadays. So
yeah, it's running an APOC.
Yeah,
I mean, read of that. I've run APOCs and series with no issue.
Yeah, I used to run APOCs and series all the time.
Yeah, I actually quite like the smaller chamber on them rather than the bigger chamber on a series as well. Personally, that's another good thing about that RDA. It's not massive.
The thing is, RDAs. This seems like not that it's a new trend, but the trend at the minute almost seems to be the bigger the better. This has been happening more and more. So I've noticed over the last year that RDAs have been getting bigger and bigger, and that standard sort of started to change. It used to be 22, and then it went to 24, and then everyone went at 25, and now everyone's gone like 28, 30, and it's almost just it's sort of evolving to, these size RDAs have always been around, but more and more people are like, a 40 mil RDA used to be something that was quite niche and quite like you'd have to pay a good amount of money for a 40 millimeter RDA or 30 millimeter RDA, and nowadays you can pick them up quite cheap, and I think they're becoming more popular.
I was going to say, is the Titan still the biggest one going, or was there a bigger one? Because I do distinctly remember one where you could have like 5 or 6 coils all in a row.
Oh, there's quite a few like that though.
There's quite a few like that, wasn't there? There's I can't remember what it called. The Fat Boy, wasn't it? It was a Fat Boy. That was 40 millimeter.
Yeah, and you had like the big ass Royal Hunters and all sorts of stuff, didn't you? Like, so there's been a few over the years.
I've had most of them and got rid of them because they may look good, but the flavour of most of them are garbage.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest I've got here is 28.5, which is an Elite V3, 3.5 and Elite V 3.5. Don't use it that much. In fact, I think Paul's going to buy it off me. So the biggest I'll have then will be 24.
Blimey. No, I haven't tried the Velocity yet, Josh. No, I haven't. I know these guys.
The original Velocity?
No, it's the Oxford he's talking about. They've released I suppose it's a version of the Drag X in a way.
Yeah.
With pod and RDA and 510 adapter and things on it. Hearing mixed things. I know Oxford have got a pretty good reputation, but I know the RTA, there's major issues with it. The insulator on it on the post is peeling away.
Good RTAs are hard to make, man. It's a complex thing to make.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, Oxford's the guy who originally started Geek Vape, so he should know what he's doing with an RTA, but it looks like a major design flaw on it. Been a lot of issues.
As long as they sort it. I mean, there's been RDAs in the past that have done that. I remember when the first layer cake came out, and that thing was dangerous.
But it's quite strange. The insulator actually goes up the side of the posts to the top of the posts, and it's peeling back off the posts. It's
that's not good, is it? Did I put a battery in this?
I'm quite glad I've seen it because I wanted to buy one to review, and now I've seen I don't think I'll bother. I'll stick with my fatalities. Although I haven't used one of them for days, which is amazing for me at the minute. Anyway.
Yeah, my fatality still sat back there with no glass because I broke both of them.
I have spare glasses.
Yeah.
Wasn't Vape Ordinary going to stock a bunch
of what, Chris?
The glasses for the fatalities.
I have no idea. Is the honest answer to that?
You can pick them up and just keep forgetting. Every time I go somewhere to put an order, every time I go somewhere to put an order, you go first, Chris. Every time I go somewhere to put an order in, I just fucking get distracted by something else and end up buying something else and forgetting to buy the fatality glass. Usually I go online to buy the fatality glass and go, oh, that's pretty. Oh, let's buy that instead.
Welcome to my world.
Several £100 later, Josh has got another RTA and another single cell mod.
Yeah, man, there's an RTA I want at the moment, man, and I can't find it for love nor money. Well, I can find one shop in France that sell it, and they will not ship to the UK.
That did make
They-
me chuckle when you said that.
They literally will ship everywhere, like fucking everywhere, but they won't ship to the fucking UK, man. Pisses me off.
Cheers, Brexit.
Yeah. So if anybody in the chat comes across a Steam Pipes Cabello, not Cabello, a Cabello, they do two. They do a Cabello, which or Cabello, or they do a Cabello, which is the one I want, the Cabeo, and they do it in a mouth to lung and a direct lung, and I want the direct lung version. Yeah, a day trip to France is a bit difficult at the minute, Josh.
I don't know.
I don't know. It could probably be cheaper than shipping.
You're not allowed to leave the country.
Yeah, but when it's sorted, imagine how
Yeah.
cheap everything's going to be to go.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, it's actually quite difficult for me to get to France, to be honest with you, from where I am. It's not like I'm near. I suppose I could go to Plymouth.
Oh, no, not Plymouth.
That means I've got to go to Plymouth.
They'll kick you out as soon as you go there, Josh, surely. In a dinghy.
Exactly
Yeah.
what I was thinking, Josh.
No,
I've got one in the shed.
the company that makes it are German, and they do ship to the UK. They're just out of stock. So as soon as they've got stock again, I will buy one. But it is €169.
Ooh, shit.
It's a lot of money for an RTA.
Ship to a PO box in Switzerland and then DHL it from there.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. Like, I know people in Spain and they'll ship to Spain, so I should say, can you ship it to Spain and then get them to ship it to me? But it's still a bit of a pain in the ass, isn't it?
That's a major pain. in
Rather
the ass.
expensive.
Well, yeah.
The thing is, like, this company in France, they ship it to Spain. It's like €5. It's fuck all.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, it doesn't cost much. It probably takes about 6 years, but it doesn't cost much.
On the back of a snail.
I have just I have set up a thing with the company that makes them, so they'll notify me when they're back in stock. So hopefully, when they come back in stock, I've got the money just to go. Yes, I'll have one.
Please.
Without feeling bad about spending €169 on an RTA.
So you didn't pull the trigger on the Greek one, the golden Greek one.
No, again, they're out of stock everywhere.
Because they look really nice. They do.
Yeah, the particular finish I want on that golden Greek Perseus is really hard to come by. I think they're extremely limited.
Yeah,
You've
there
seen
was.
the one,
The engraved one. Yeah.
the stupidly, amazingly engraved one. Yeah, and I've seen a few people that have got them in the Golden Greeks page, like on Facebook, but not many people have got them. But the standard Perseus, I'd probably still buy one of those. It still looks like quite a cool little RTA. But again, that's another it's 150 odd euros.
Yeah, yeah. I was looking when I went on holiday, Josh. One of the vape shops on the island I went to actually stocked a lot of their stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was just like, oh.
Doesn't surprise me, mate. The Greeks make some amazing stuff. I mean, both the tripods I use, that's Atmazu. They're Greek.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Atmazu are a Greek company, and they make some amazing stuff. The Greeks and the Germans, man, seem to smash it out with RTAs.
I shall have to befriend some of these people.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so yeah, the Atmazu's Greek. Obviously, this is Smoker Store. This is German. This is the Typhoon. I've gone with the big ass fucking big ass tall tank tonight, and that's only 2 mil. Look at it.
How's that 2 mil?
It's 2 mil, man. You just see the bell cap inside. Literally, that whole you can see.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just a bell cap the whole way down, man. It's
But that's a flavour. That'll be the flavour chamber, though, won't it?
Oh,
That'll
mate,
be...
it's got amazing flavour.
Yeah, I bet it has. It'll just build up in there, and
Yeah, man, it's good. It's good.
okay, right. We got some bits and bobs going on tonight because I can't remember what it was. Oh, yes, we have, haven't we? We've got some news. We've got no cool wall tonight, though, have we?
No cool wall because, to be honest with you, I didn't even realise it was Friday till about.
I come home and the wife was doing the tea and everything, and then she went, "Oh, fucking hell, you're streaming tonight, aren't you?" And I was like, "Am I?"
Like,
Yeah.
like I said, like, can't tell my ass from my elbow at the minute, mate. It's fucking.
If it wasn't for the LXV chat, I literally would not have been on. I would have had no clue. I'd have still
And then I was like, "Shit, I've not even set the stream up." 3 different prizes from Geek Vape this year. I'm in the USA, and my stuff go through the Netherlands. Wow, it's a good way of doing it, Phil. Yeah, I saw you won one the other week, actually. Can you tuck a Rizzler between tank and chimney?
What in this tank? Probably just about. It's pretty thin. Like it's really like really difficult. Like earlier on this morning, I got up and filled it up with liquid, and it was obviously quite cold, so my liquid was quite thick, and it almost wouldn't go into the fucking tank. It was just like I was putting it in one hole and it was just coming out the other, even though the fucking tank was empty, and it just took like a minute to settle down in the tank.
That pisses me off.
I have got the steam tuner's cap for it, which takes it up to like 6 mil, and is like considerably shorter. But I just fancied using it in this configuration today, so
Looks quite cool, actually.
So really, mate, this figure, the machining on this is insane. Like the parts are in it, fucking amazing. It's a really cleverly designed RTA.
You'd expect it though as well, really, for the price as well. Obviously, it's going to be really well made. Well, you'd hope so, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's £150 RTA, so it should be, you are paying for what you get, but yeah, it's an awesome bit of kit.
And what mod are you running that on, Josh? Josh is asking.
That's the Lost Vape Centaurus.
I think Josh has got one of them. Evening, Gav.
Yeah, DNA 250C. And then I've got. That's got. I'll go through what I'm vaping anyway. That's got the Donut King cinnamon apple in it.
It's still on the Donut King.
I did get shitloads of it, didn't I?
Josh, how are you finding that cinnamon?
I like it. I like it in this. I don't get much cinnamon. I get more apple.
That's a good thing. Because cinnamon can mess a vape juice up really badly.
Can, yeah. And then I've got, as usual, double wicket, double tripod. in 2 different configurations on the tripod. So one with the steam tuner's cap and one with the standard cap.
I do prefer the steam tuner's cap, I must say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the steam tuner's cap's cool, man. But again, it's another
aftermarket piece, isn't it?
Yeah, it's another £30 to add on.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Plus you're shipping from Greece again, because that's another Greek company.
Chris, you actually look like you was in pain then.
Yeah, that was like nearly £200 just for an RDA. Well, RTA.
Yeah. Yeah, and then obviously on the wicket, and in that one I've got the Rochford project, the Black Vine.
Nice juice, that.
Which is really nice, man. Black currant grape.
Yeah.
And in the other one, I've got Dead Man's Hand number 13.
Another quality juice.
Yeah, and then I've got my Vicious Ant and my Vicious Ant Skylar. Just to round proceedings off nicely with the high-end RTAs.
I need some Vicious Ant in my life so badly, it's unreal.
I do know one that's feeling quite lonely.
Yes, I do as well, Chris, but I just can't justify it.
Place.
Yeah.
I like.
What, a VA?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Got a VA for sale, have they?
Well.
No. It's a retailer we know quite well has one left, and it just looks really lonely and sad.
Oh, is it Vaporoni by any chance?
Yeah.
I know they were doing. So they've got the same as this. They do the Primos, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
But they've got the 20. This is the 18650, and I think they've got the 21s, haven't they? The 21700s. So yeah, it's a beautiful mod.
Ruling over it.
Like, absolutely.
Yeah, I nearly pulled the trigger Christmas time, but I just couldn't do it.
All titanium.
I didn't know price, so I didn't want to know because
that's £400.
Yeah.
Ouch.
They are gorgeous, though. Let's be
again,
honest.
It's what you expect to pay for a quality Filipino mod.
Yeah, it is.
So
as long as it doesn't come with the unexpected added extras, like most Filipino.
No.
And you've got to remember, I mean, this mod is obviously it's stab wood and resin, but all of the metal work on it, apart from the battery cap, is titanium.
Yeah. And
I mean,
titanium's expensive.
and it's
Oh, yeah.
fucking hard to machine.
Yeah, it's a hard metal.
It's
I
so
know it
hard
is.
to machine. So, like, the fact they get it so right, you can see why they cost what they do. So,
Yeah.
I mean, again, it's a luxury piece. It's a DNA 75. I could pick up any other DNA 75. I could pick up an Odin DNA 75 for like £100,
Yeah.
and it would hit the same. Do you know what I mean? It's
just the styling
It's the
and the
craft.
finish. The workmanship in them. I absolutely adore VA stuff. I absolutely do, but I just no way I could justify that price. And they won't send me one to review either.
nah.
I have tried numerous times.
They don't really need people to review their stuff. If you're into it and you're going to buy it regardless.
Apart from Vic, they send Vic everything, of course.
I mean, I've seen a few come up recently. I saw a Duke 2 come up the other day, but it wasn't Stabwood. It was just a black one. And that wasn't too bad. I think it was still 130 beans, though, second hand.
It's not too bad. I can handle that, as long as the wife's not watching. This is where she pops up in the
She's
comment.
watching.
You know, but I got this on a really good deal, so I couldn't really say
Yeah,
no.
you did.
You know,
You got a killer deal.
I got these two together from a very nice guy, and yeah. It was, and an RTA. I got that Hasser, which is like £150 RTA. This and that Lost Vape Centauras for not much above £200. So I did well.
That is a banging deal. That is.
Right place, right time, I suppose.
Yeah, and let's be honest. At the moment, the used market is absolutely garbage. The amount of stuff going cheap is crazy.
The thing is, it's that sort of like some people need money, so they're hey, look, it's my wife in the chat. Hey, wifey, how you doing?
I spent £1.50 on this mod.
She knows what she knows. I'm very straightforward with what I pay for my mods, so. We share the same bank account. She sees exactly what I take out of it, so there's no point in lying about what I spend on mods. She ain't stupid.
Saying that, me and the wife have the same account as well, so that's why I do it cash.
I don't have cash.
Even Mr. Toop, I hope you're well, buddy. But yeah. Oh, while we've got a little lull, I will just remind people there is another auction a week tomorrow. It will be on my Facebook page and the Waffle community page for that young lad that passed away on Christmas Day. We have another 44 lots to get through.
Shit.
Jeez.
We've had to say no more. We've actually stopped taking in lots because otherwise we're going to need a part 3 and part 4. So yeah, I think
Don't forget, we've still got the LXV one to do as well.
Yeah, I know we have. But
Just so I know, Tracy, as long as you're still in this chat, I do have your item to go out for you. It's I've just been so busy this week, I haven't had a chance to go to the post office. It will be leaving either tomorrow or Monday. Monday's my next actual day off, but if I can get down to the post office tomorrow, I will. It's been back and forth to work in my bag 4 times to go to the post office and I haven't made it. So it will be going out to you, I promise.
Has Vincent got a visitor?
no, I haven't.
Oh, just the way you sat there, like, all nervous.
I'm not nervous, Chris. I can't talk while vaping on a stack. I know that.
Ooh, hey.
I am jealous.
I've got one fault I can find with it, and it's such a picky little, nasty little thing.
Go on.
No, you can wait for the review, you fucker.
You are right there, Sean. I will use Royal Mail for this one and not DPD because there is a Dragon Modco 28 floating somewhere around the UK at the minute. God knows where.
In a DPD courier's pocket.
Well, no, the thing is, I was busy, so I couldn't get to the post office, and then I had to send it to Sean, so I sent it through DPD through work. So I put, like, I know what it costs us to send stuff through work, so we shouldn't really do it. But I was like, I need to get it to Sean so he can get it patinaed and get it up for this raffle. And basically they couldn't find Sean's address, so they've now sent it back to, I think it's basically gone to my work's main warehouse in Oldham. And my company's main warehouse is 6 football pitches big. It's huge. I mean, this place is like massive, like absolutely fucking insanely massive. So it will turn up, and they probably will just find it and send it back to me. I remember once I sent a golf club through work, and it went missing, and I had to refund the guy. And about 6 months later, it got delivered back to my shop. Like, Josh, we found this. Is it yours? It's like, yeah, it is. Yeah, thanks.
Sounds a bit like my Rebel vape DNA mod that went missing for a year, and then still came back broken.
So I did say if that does turn up, what I will do when it turns up is I will sell it privately, and I will put those proceeds towards that.
Yeah, or something else.
Yeah,
that's going on.
Yeah,
good man. Right then, Josh, shall we do some news?
Let's do some news.
Damn, that bumper was loud.
Like, StreamYard really needs to have a feature where I can see the comments and the bumpers at the same time. So I have to click between, which is always like, I like to look at the comments because I like to know what's being said.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, news. We have some American news, and I can't remember what the other news was other than the American one.
We had some news from the Netherlands.
We did. That's correct. Yes. They had a vote on the flavour ban, didn't they?
Well, basically, it got put to a vote on the flavour ban. So, and basically, it was 98% of people that voted basically said they vote no for the flavour ban. They don't want the flavour ban,
which is huge.
So, yeah, I mean, it's a massive thing, and it's nice to see people actually voting the right way.
Because it often doesn't go that way when these countries put a vote up like that. It's because obviously the anti-vaping fraternity get involved and everything, but obviously that in Holland obviously isn't that much of an issue there, I don't think.
I don't think Holland really have like any anti-vaping sort of major groups, because Holland's a pretty laid-back country. You know, Holland's a pretty laid-back country. If you've been to Amsterdam, that tells you everything you need to know.
It's not all like Amsterdam.
No, I know it's not. But there are places that are like Amsterdam that aren't Amsterdam that have very similar. Like the whole thing with Amsterdam, actually, a lot of the stuff that they do over there is actually against the law. They just tolerate it as long as you're not being a dickhead. they're like it's fine, you know, we don't see an issue with it. But they're a pretty laid back country, so it was nice to see. 98% it was. So
that's the positive news
for a no. And I think it was something out of the 98%. I think it was something like 90% said it was because the flavors are used as a smoking cessation.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
That's a huge percentage.
Simon Burrs just commented saying the UK are starting their pro-Brexit revocation of TDB talks. They're not starting, they've started, Simon. It's already ongoing. I have had some feedback from a contact I have, and it seems like it's going to be in the vapors' favour. A lot of it, there will be attacks, but we was expecting that. But a lot of the other news so far is positive that I'm hearing regarding that. Very positive, in fact, I'd go as far to say. But yeah, that's still not really officially. It's. I don't think it's official sources that this news is leaking from yet. So she'll have to wait and see. But
and that sort of goes with the UK stance on vaping and anti-smoking, and you know. It's not to say that years down the line we won't get attacked, but for the minute,
oh no,
it goes against everything that all our professionals have ever said. You know that. So
As long as the NHS stays public, we'll be
Yeah.
fine.
That's a different story, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's a completely different story. And one I'm not going to comment on whatsoever for obvious reasons. And
Yeah.
the second bit of news isn't quite so positive, but unfortunately, it's our brothers and sisters across the pond in America. Obviously, Trump is no longer president, and Biden is in, and the shockwaves are already coming out. He's stated 5 of his 6 members of his cabinet that are related to health, and 5 of them 6 are anti-vaping.
Ooh.
But also, the FDA have started seizing counterfeit and cloned products. Now, this is everything from pods to clone mechs and clone RDA, and they've been hitting places all over the country already really hard and just seizing everything. If they find one counterfeit product, they're taking every product out of that shop, which is huge.
That is huge.
But I also think it's quite
also
good.
sort of goes with law. You know, if they walked into any other retailer and they found counterfeit goods, they'd be closing that place down and seizing it.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's kind of to be expected that's going to happen in our industry as well. So, you know, if it was a clothes retailer, electronics retailer, anything, they'd be all over it. So,
But obviously, this is a new move by the FDA. This hasn't happened previously. All of a sudden, a president comes in who so many of the vaping advocates in the States were pushing to be president, and it's turning around and biting them on the ass.
yeah, it is. But this was said beforehand.
Yeah.
Not that I think that, you know, not that I think you should vote Trump just to save vaping, because there was a lot of other shit that fucking goes of that. I mean, the guy's a fucking lunatic. Absolute lunatic.
Lunatic isn't the word.
I don't know. Is this one any better, though?
It's hard to say, mate. It's hard to say. We shall wait and see. I think he's overall better for America. I don't think he's but I don't think he's overall better for vaping at all. And people have to remember that what happens in the States will have a direct effect on what happens here.
It will.
It means we won't be able to get certain products. It means we won't be able to get certain juices. Do you know what I mean? It means prices could go up. It means
unless they relocate.
I reckon a lot of companies will relocate.
Well, obviously, Sad Boy said last year they was in the process of. That was until obviously the Rona. But yeah, it'd be interesting. I think we will see a lot more American companies making a move over. I really do.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Trump is the greatest president in U.S. history. Actually, my wife would probably agree with that, because my wife knows more about American politics than she does the politics here, and she told me some of the things that Trump did actually do good for America. Obviously, negating all the psychotic tendencies, shall we say. But yeah, I know a lot of Americans are very passionate about Trump, and obviously that's what caused the issues the other week when they stormed the Capitol building. But yeah, let's not go too far down American politics, because
we're not getting into American politics. I was just I was just saying, because my comment could have made it sound like I was. I'm going to stop there. Before I dig myself a big fucking hole. Big fucking hole.
What else did we have, Josh? My mind is completely up there.
I think that was the 2 major bits of news we had. The Netherlands and the US. That was the 2 that I really spotted this week that sort of jumped out at me a little bit.
And obviously, as more and more concrete, definite things come out about UK vaping-wise, we will bring you that news. Like I say, I have got a contact who's inside and privy to a lot of the talks that are going on. So I shall keep trying to get the information out of him as well, because why not? If I can, I can.
Yeah, if you can get it out of him, get it out of him. There might be a point where he turns and goes, "No, not today, Vinny. Not today."
Yeah, and I'll go back again the day after and try again.
Sorry, Vin, I've got a headache tonight.
Don't think it'll quite be like that, Chris, but
So I just left you speechless for a second there, Chris.
I could take that a lot worse than
Yes, you could.
Yeah.
Okay, right. What else are we gonna do? We're 45 minutes in, and now we're padding, folks.
yeah, we are padding a little bit. It's again, it's just been one of those weeks. It's just non-stop. I'm working less and I'm doing more than I've ever done. It feels like. So it's just one of those. Yeah, it feels like everything's 10 times harder than it used to be.
It's such strange times, isn't it? It really is.
It really is. Really is.
I mean, obviously, in my shoes and my professional side, it's still crazy. Getting better. I'll not deny that. It's definitely getting better. But, yeah. There seem to know more and more people that are catching it as well, which is quite strange.
Well, these new strains are really taking hold, aren't they? And
yeah,
you know, we've got the strain that was what they call a UK strain, and then they've detected that Brazilian one of the two different Brazilian strains over here now, and yeah, it's you know, it's at least the UK strain we know that the vaccine works against.
Yeah.
The Brazilian strain, they're still not 100% sure.
No.
So, you know, it's probably going to have some effect, but whether it's going to have the same effect, so this could mean, you know, I'm not going to get too negative in it, but
yeah,
and they're just another one of lots of strains. There's all of a sudden, it's like it's just mutated all at once. In
viruses do that though, Josh. They naturally mutate, so it's going to happen.
I know that, but it's like we've got lots of different mutations at once from lots of different places, and obviously that makes sense because climates are different, people are different, habits are different. Does that it's all gonna affect the way it mutates? But yeah,
basically, it'll end up going. This is how I see it. Now we've started talking about it. It'll end up going like the flu cycle. Because the flu cycle, we get the flu from Australia. It comes round and gets to us about 8-9 months later. And then we use their information on that flu to generate a vaccine for that flu as it works its way around to us. So I think that's what we'll see for corona eventually, will be an ongoing formulation of a vaccine for it. Oh, that's what I hope.
Yeah, I mean, they'll probably just end up working it into the generic flu vaccine at some point.
Yeah.
Let's hope so. Sense.
Otherwise, I'll have to have 2 jabs at the same time every year then.
Yeah, yeah, but that's probably what they'll end up doing. They'll probably work out a way to put it in with the generic flu vaccine.
I tell you what, I've not had a cold or anything this year, which is really strange. I normally December I lose every year for the last 4 years. December I've lost my voice, and I had a really bad cold and been really quite poorly, and I've not had a thing this year. Touch wood. It don't come later, but it's. Obviously, people, the hand hygiene, it's made people a lot more aware of your hands and touching things. I mean, supermarkets. I mean, Jesus, you think how many times you touch products and don't pick them up and put them back and then pick something else up and put it in, and how many times people have done that to products. It's turned me into a bit of a germaphobe, I think.
I mean, I'm always quite happy-go-lucky and fancy-free, but I mean, yeah, I'm definitely the same. I'm just like, even when I go to work, I go into work, and I know no one's been in work apart from me beforehand, and I'll go in, and literally, first thing I do, we've got a table set up next to the door with 75% strength fucking alcohol hand gel, boom, straight in, scrub my hands, blah, 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 put my mask on before I go in, and that's it, and then I use it constant every time not that I go out, not that I have contact with many people anymore, but if I do venture outside, I come back in, boom, straight away, alcohol gel. It's on. Do you know what I mean? It's just one of those.
Sorry, Josh, so you've had the vaccine and now they're still making you do your home test as well. Josh also works for the NHS, but in Scotland. But we got told to stop doing our home test once we've had a vaccine. So that's different. Josh, don't go shopping in gloves. No. No. Just sanitize. Because it's stopping the...
People get comfortable with gloves, don't they? They think, oh, I've got gloves on. They almost get a bit blasé about it.
If I go to a till in a supermarket and the woman, the cashier is sat there with gloves on, I won't go to that till. Because she's probably had them gloves on for at least an hour and touched God knows how many different products from different people. I won't go to cashiers with gloves on. No.
That's exactly why I use the scan and go at Asda.
It's a bit hard on a big shop, though, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, it is.
Literally,
No,
you go
mean
along.
you mean the scan? So you get the scanner as you go in, and put your
Oh,
card in, and you scan
the
it.
blue
Scan and go.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I like shopping at Morrison's, though, because I like my 10% discount. Good plug out. Thank you, Morrison's, for the 10% for the NHS staff still. It's superb. Other supermarkets are available. Sorry, Simon, I know you work in Sainsbury's, but they don't give me 10% discount.
I don't get a discount in any store, so I'll shop wherever the hell I want.
Come and shop with me. I'll give everybody a discount.
I need some good headphones, Josh. I need to come and speak to you about some headphones.
Yeah, I can sort you out some headphones, brother. It's all right.
Yeah.
If there's any available, seriously, trying to get anything right now is ridiculous. I get people ringing up, can I get this TV? Can I get it tomorrow? I'm like, no, we haven't got any stock. When you get in stock? 3 weeks? Can I order one of those? You could do, but we're getting 300 and we've got 400 sold. Do you know what I mean? It's like that. It is like that at the minute. It's just insane. You know, the company I would work for, and I won't plug the name, a lot of you probably know who I work for, but we would usually order TVs. I remember one time looking at our warehouse, and we just one particular model of TV in one size, we had 4,500 of, and the next size up, we had 3,000 of them. So I'm talking about 55 and 65-inch TVs in one model from one brand. And those two sizes alone, we had over 7,000 sat in the warehouse alone. And that's the quantities that we would order in, like if they can get them. And now that same sort of TV, we'll be lucky if we get we'll order them, we'll get 100 or like 200. Do you know what I mean? It's that sort of thing. So,
is that more Brexit or is that more pandemic, Josh?
I think it's been like this since obviously COVID.
Yeah.
But now we've got this sort of perfect storm, this triple header of COVID, the docks being absolutely round for, no one can get in, and Brexit, and it's just insane. It's definitely an interesting way of trying to work, trying to sell stock. Let's put it that way. Yeah. But I know we're not the only ones in the same boat. All the the other two big players that we would consider competition for us, I know they're in the same boat. So
yeah. But what I don't think quite get, this came from China in 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of things from outside of the EU are shooting through perfectly fine. Coming from the EU is taking forever.
Yeah, so I'll tell you this. So lots of the TVs we buy in this country, even though they're from Samsung, LG, both Korean companies, obviously, Panasonic Japanese, Sony Japanese, they're not made there. They're not even made in China. They're all made in the EU. They're all made in places like or Europe. They're made in like Czech Republic and Hungary and places like that. That's where they have like assembling factories.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so they're made there and then obviously shipped in. But we had one supplier the other week say they bring in projector screens. We've been waiting for projector screens for ages. Finally came in, so they were coming into Southampton. Couldn't get into Southampton. Southampton's full. Go to Portsmouth. All right, we'll go to Portsmouth, not a problem. Sorry guys, we're full here. Let's go to Holyhead.
Jesus.
Couldn't get in at Holyhead. Sorry, guys, go to Dunkirk. So went to Dunkirk, could get in at Dunkirk, and then had to put it on a lorry and drive it across.
Jesus.
because all the ports are filled with PPE that we now can't fucking shift. And so, obviously, vaccine takes priority, being shipped in, or you know. So unless it's flown in, the thing is that was probably flown in.
Yeah, it was. I think.
That wasn't shipped in, but you
from,
can't
from Germany as well.
Yeah. So, but you can't fly in 10,000 55-inch TVs. They've got to go in containers on a boat.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, it's that's the difference we're working with. But even UK manufacturers are struggling because they can't get the parts. They can't get the physical parts in to make what they need to make to sell it.
Yeah.
So,
what's the car, Kev? I'm curious.
I'm assuming it's a Mini. That's what your profile picture looks like.
How the hell can you see that?
I can see it's a Mini as well.
Oh yeah, I can just about tell it's a Mini. It's a new Mini though, isn't it? Which aren't Mini, let's be honest.
No, they're not. They're more of a Midi.
I'd have gone semi. That's
just the way the world is, man. And I get so many people. I get so many people phone up, almost angry that I can't sell them something because they want to buy it, and I'm like, I can't sell you one. I don't have the stock.
I don't physically have it.
Like,
I can't get it.
It's just.
So people are wanting to buy, but you can't physically get the stock to do it.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the answer.
I mean, TV stock is fine. It's fit. It's very. I say fine. Very thin on the ground. It's very, it's.
That's why second-hand ones are so expensive then, because I was looking at some TVs the other day, and the second-hand market, I tell you, it's gone nuts.
Yeah, I mean, there are certain models that are available, but there are certain models. I mean, the 43-inch size has just been hit ridiculously hard. You know, that 43-inch size, because all the panels come from the same factory, so they all come out of the. All the 43-inch panels are made by one company, a very big company who make their own TVs, but they also sell the actual panels to all the rest of the companies. I won't name said company, LG. But yeah, I mean, so it all comes from their factory, and that factory is in Korea, is in South Korea. They've got this one massive factory. This place is huge, but it's cheaper for Panasonic to go to them or Sony to go to them. We want a 43-inch panel and buy it from them than it is to build their own factory. So
that is crazy.
So it's one of those. It's just a weird one. I mean, but most of the panels come from LG, but because they can't manufacture them quick enough, they have to get them out. It's just a crazy world, you know. But this is the same for everything. This isn't just the same for electronics. This is the same for everything.
Yeah. I mean, I popped in a supermarket today, and it was like the crazy shopping had been in again. The bulk buyers and the hoarders again. Shelves were empty.
Yeah.
So much stuff gone again. It's.
I had someone the other day that said, "Oh, your prices haven't gone up," and it's like, well, they have. The prices haven't. Most of the retailers have held their prices, and they're making even lower margin than we were before because, you know, these prices are going to go up at some point.
Yeah.
And it's little things. So shipping. So a shipping container that goes, a normal standard size shipping container that goes on a boat, right? So pre-Brexit, that came out of the EU, a 40-foot shipping container cost, it was about £4,000, right, to fit it. That went up the 2 months before Brexit, because I knew it was happening. That went up to £90,000.
Holy shit!
Because everybody wanted to get their stuff to the UK pre-Brexit.
Bloody hellfire!
So
that is crazy. Jesus, that's a massive leap.
But this is just companies fighting over the space.
Good evening, Michael Harris. It's nice to have you back watching the show, buddy.
Anyway, let's start talking vaping again. I get too lost in work shit sometimes. But
we used to talk about snacks. We've changed, man. We've changed.
Don't bring up snacks because me and Josh were having an argument over this.
Oh Lord, right?
Nando's.
Yeah.
I don't like Nando's.
Yeah.
I live right.
That's expensive.
What I said, I wasn't saying this. You and Zippy were having an argument over KFC. And basically, I came in the chat and pointed that you were both fucking wrong. I never mentioned Nando's, right? Never once mentioned Nando's. You were like, I don't like Nando's. It's an expensive KFC. It's an expensive chicken. I then kindly pointed out that you go to Nando's, you get a chicken pita wrap, 2 sides, and a bottomless drink for about a tenner. And a large box meal in KFC will cost you about a tenner. That's all I point out.
Box meals. I literally.
No, you don't. You were saying how you go in there and order a 15-piece bucket to yourself and then eat it cold in the morning. That's fine. But
it's not just me that eats it though. It's me, the wife, and my daughter. It goes between us.
Now, if that's what bakes your biscuit, that's fine.
I'm going to be really controversial here. I prefer Taco Bell to Nando's.
Well, fair enough.
I've never had a Taco Bell. Mostly because there isn't one near me.
Yeah, we've got one opened up in Cleethorpes, and it's the only one for like 150 miles or something ridiculous. When it opened, people were flooding from everywhere to get one, and now it's dead. It's completely dead. Everyone's back at McDonald's. It's like okay.
Oh, Colin's in. Evening, Colin. Evening, Colin. Yeah, I mean, like, I'll eat KFC, that's fine. I'll eat most things, it's fine. Like, there are 2 places in Exeter that sell chicken that completely smash the fucking pants off of anything. So, there's one place called Gourmet Piri Piri, and it's just fucking phenomenal, and it's cheap. Like, fucking, like, 15 quid, and you get, like, 40 pieces of chicken and 2 massive large fries, and it's beautiful. It's like, we often get it at work when there's, like, 5 of us in and just feed all of us.
Haley, what are you getting 2 of in Lincoln? Taco Bell's? Surely the Cleethorpes one is closer than the Lincoln one. Yes, Michael Harris, Nando's is overrated. You're not a Taco Bell? Oh, Mr. Harris, we're going to have falling out, Mike.
Right, what I want to say is, how can Nando's be overrated? It's just chicken. It's not supposed to be anything special, it's chicken.
Exactly. It's like, meh.
But so's KFC. KFC's just chicken.
Yeah, but KFC, the coating on KFC is just miles better.
I like KFC, but I'll only go once every 3 or 4 months, and that'll be it.
Like I said, every time you go to KFC, you play the KFC lottery of if it's going to be actually any fucking good.
Yeah.
One, if they've got any staff. Like there's 4 KFCs in Exeter. It's not a big city. Right, it's not a big city. There's 4, and every single one of them are shit. Right?
Yeah, I mean, Grimsby's not massive, and we've got 2 KFC. We've got about 12 McDonald's though.
Oh, really? We've got 2 McDonald's, and they're both average as well.
I only know of 2 KFCs by me. That's it. And I literally live in between Wolverhampton and Birmingham. Literally, the only 2. One is in West Brom, one is near me in Great Bridge, and then the third one that I know of is the one where my brother used to work back when I was a kid, back when they did give you the toys with the foods, and that's in Wolverhampton. That's it. Those are the only ones I know of.
Well, Grimsby's not massive. I just counted. We've got 7 McDonald's. 7 McDonald's, 3 KFC, a Taco Bell, a Burger King. God knows how many Subways. It's just like, Jesus, no wonder we was one of the most obese towns in the country at one point.
Because you live in Grimsby.
2 Subways by me.
No, Michael Harris, KFC gravy is rank. Have you seen how they make that?
They just use the dishwater, don't they?
Fucking disgusting. It's powder. Just add water to it.
That was Bisto.
Yeah, but Bisto's fucking gross as well.
No, it's not. KFC make that. Do you actually know how KFC make their gravy?
I've seen it on inside the factory.
They literally take all the fucking droppings out of the fryer. So they empty the fryer of all the grease and all those little bits of skin that have fallen off. They scrape them up.
And they get put in the fucking gravy.
And they get put in the gravy with the powder. That's it.
Yeah.
Chris, just so you know, I just Googled KFCs in Birmingham and KFCs in Wolverhampton.
Yeah, the ones that I know of. It will
just so you know, between Birmingham and Wolverhampton alone, there are over 40.
Bloody hell. It
This
shows how
sums-
little I travel.
It sums my town up really well.
Over 40 between. I mean, Birmingham's a pretty big place, so
Well, yeah.
yeah. But yeah, there's over 40 KFCs, and I'm assuming you know the KFC in Tipton and you know the KFC in Dudley.
No, I've not been to the one in Dudley, which is the one. I only go to one, and that's in Great Bridge, Tipton. That's it.
Yeah, so it'd be the one that's called Tipton from what I googled.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, over 40 in Birmingham, Wolverhampton alone. So like,
Sean, there's nothing near you. Let's be honest.
Sean, I'll tell you what there isn't by you. There's not a fucking DPD driver. I'll tell you that now. But yeah,
But yeah, what Simon Burr said about Grimsby. The only place I've ever known to have a massage parlour, McDonald's, and another massage parlour all in a row. It's so true.
is it
You
really?
can literally go massage parlour, McDonald's, massage parlour, McDonald's,
That is
Oh.
weird.
all on one road.
That is weird. Very weird.
No, I thought
tell-
it would have been
obviously-
Weatherspoons, kebab shop.
I was going to say, obviously, people in Grimsby like a McDonald's after that happy ending, because they know they're going to get a happy ending after the McDonald's. So
Well, no, not really. They're going to Crackies. And it's like, where's the rest of the food?
look down below, we've got a lesser spotted Zippy. A lesser spotted Zippy.
You're too late, Zippy. I've shown it off.
Let's add him in. How you doing, Zip? You
Oh,
all
I
right?
knew that. I knew you'd steal the thunder, you bastard.
We actually did wait. I was like, should we wait for Zippy? And I was like, you want to show it off instead, don't you? He was like, of course I fucking do. Like, let's go live.
Literally, I'd literally got home. I hadn't even got a build in mind, and he's already teasing it. I'm like, save some.
Permanently in my hand.
I've got two of them downstairs that I don't even want.
I'll have one, Josh.
500 quid, Chris. Yeah, no, it's a beautiful piece of kit, and it's 100 British made, 100%
Yeah.
British
Yeah.
made.
Yeah, literally everything that's gone into the mod has been sourced from UK.
They source all their material from the UK as well, which is great.
Yeah, and it's pretty good.
Pretty good. Bloody well
Yeah.
done.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. I don't want to
get-
So, well, I'm sorry to interrupt.
I'm trying to play it down here. You know what I mean?
Just going back to what I said before you came on about obviously people like a happy ending after the McDonald's. Michael summed it up. A true happy meal. A true happy meal. That did tickle me a little bit.
Oh, tickling normally helps.
Oh, God.
I finally got it. Now, so busy week, man. What's everyone been doing? I have got one. I have got another shout out to do, man. Sean Soup.
Oh, Shawnee, man.
Oh, that is nice.
Let's show them off. Vinny, I know you've got one.
Oh, mine's got a little part.
Mine's almost show colours.
It is almost show colours.
Almost show colours.
But I like purple.
So, massive shout. And congrats on his donation that went in for the
Yeah,
charity raffle you did.
yeah. It
His stand went for some good money, man.
went through.
Congratulations to him for that. So, yeah, Sean, thank you.
Yeah, good man, Sean. Everyone check
Just
him out
went
if you want to build.
Yeah, Modesty. Check out the page.
Look at his happy
Just gotta
face
get in,
there.
figure out everyone.
Sean, honestly, mate, we love your work. I like I said, I put it in the group the other day and I know, literally, I was talking to you on the show, and I was like, I need to get a build stand, and the missus was there. Like, she got me that for Christmas. Completely, like, yeah, beautiful bit of kit. Like,
She's
I want-
definitely a keeper.
He done me one before, and it was this one. and I asked him. I wanted it quite rustic, you know what I mean. So I wanted some of the like knotting and stuff in the detailing, and I wanted the little dish in the top. So, Chris,
That was the one I was using.
I could donate this to you. I've got another one. I'm not fucking gonna. What do you mean, typical? Do you want to take that back? When have I ever watched you? Yeah, you know that. So, what have we all been up to then this week, man?
Drooling over that.
Working. What this?
Working.
You can't even see mine through the fog.
Working. Homeschooling the kids. I mean, homeschooling. Well, I say the kids. One of my children, because one of them is at school, but that's fun.
Mate, I've tried. I put a status up the other day. I was like, I've tried this homeschooling, like, man. I've not got one question right yet.
Luckily for me,
I'm doing my best to get suspended, man.
luckily for me, my daughter's 5, right? But the other day, so I have my set days off, and they're days the wife works, so I have the kids. That's fine. That's cool. So we look after the kids. It's not like we can go anywhere. I don't drive anyway, so I can't go anywhere. Can't take them out really. It's pissing down with rain, so they're stuck here. So I'm trying to do Remy's homeschooling, and I've got Arlo just daddy, running up, hitting me in the face, running up, hitting Remy in the face, running up, smashing Remy's iPad where we're doing the work, and then she's writing out her work, and he comes over, grabs the pen, and scribbles all over the paper, and I'm like, Jesus Christ! Like,
You see, I have other issues with homeschooling. My eldest, he's still having all his lessons, but they're all on Zoom. So he comes and sits on here. So I can't use the fucking thing.
Get him his own laptop.
Yeah, it's a good idea, is it? But it's not happening.
I'll stop complaining then, man.
I mean, we're lucky. Remy's got her own iPad. I know that's crazy for a 5-year-old, but it was given to her, so it's one of those, and she's got that, and she loves it. And sometimes it's great just to go,
Yeah.
fuck off with your iPad. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
My baby's got a tablet. I had it off O2 on a deal when I did an upgrade, and I was like, you know what, have it.
Yeah, I've got a tablet, but he's not having it.
That's about the 4th one she's got.
Bloody hell.
It's like, you're not going to sit me all day. I can't be doing any more of this fucking TV, man, that they're watching.
Yeah.
What is this shit, man?
Oh, mate, tell me about it, man. Like,
Mate, I want to string up Blippy. I want to assassinate the Teletubbies.
don't diss Blippy, man.
The
Blippy
Teletubbies still going.
Blippy is the Rip Trippers of the kids' entertainment section. That's what Blippy is, man. Like,
He is, yeah. But you know,
and mate, the guy literally, he's clever as fuck. You read into his background, mate. He's just like,
yeah.
he started making videos for his niece, I think it was, because his niece couldn't see him. They lived opposite ends of the country, and so he started making videos for her, and then they start getting passed around. And mate, he's a fucking clever businessman. And what's he worth now? What's Blippy worth? Let's have a look. I'd do what Blippy does. Mate, Blippy's worth a shitload more than Mr. Tumble. Oh, fuck yeah. Blippy.
See, my daughter's 14, so.
Mate, the BBC don't pay that well, mate. YouTube plays a lot better. Let's put it that way. Yeah. Yeah, so his net worth currently is. $16 million. It's not bad, is it, for making YouTube vids?
I best get taking some pictures, man. Do a couple of bits.
And that's his main channel. His second channel. So he's got 2 YouTube channels. His second channel, Blippy Toys, has over 3 million subscribers.
Jesus.
That's his second channel.
Nice.
And has accumulated over 3.2 billion views. That's his second channel.
What's his net worth, Josh?
Oh no, actually, Blippy's net worth is roughly $40 million.
Jesus, Mr. Tumble's 1.5 million.
We're in the wrong
Right, it's
game.
when you sat there though and you're watching them and you're like, you're doing your best not to watch them, and you sit there and half hour later you're still watching it.
I like it. You Google Blippy net worth, you get his at net worth, and the second question you get is Blippy married?
We're in the wrong job.
Yeah, man, it's just one of those, mate. He did like just look into his back history. Even like the colours he wears, he's like, I wear blue and orange for particular reasons, and he goes into it, and like it's crazy. It's actually crazy.
Just answering that what's it with the Mr. Floppy. We've already got Mr. Floppy. He's up here. Can't have him. Floppy and Flaccid are covered.
Right up here.
Awkward silence. We should have a banner for these awkward silences where everyone's like, "What the fuck do we do now?"
We need a tumbleweed bumper.
I can do that.
Who's in the chat?
I can do
A few
that.
people chatting
There's
tonight.
quite a few. Michael Harris, Simon Burr, Sean Toop, Nick's just finally got his computer working. Good evening, Nick. Josh's number one fan, Colin, is in the chat again.
Mr. Bishop's back.
Oh, that will move. That's better.
How is Bishop tonight, man? Well, how are all our leaguers, but I just remember him from last week. So
Yeah, he's back on his real name tonight. It's Colin, not.
man, I'll only know him as the Bishop now. So it's like,
Just as long as we don't bash him.
I was going to call him Harold Bishop.
You're provoking him, John.
Oh, I love a good challenge, me.
he was all right last week, and now you've got to upset him.
I know, man.
Bless him, man.
You've got that. If you got a building that makes Zippy.
No.
I don't think you have because.
I need to. I've been taking pictures with it and stuff today, and over the last couple of days. So it's been. I haven't wanted to sort of get it too filthy because I've done some, broken it down into some separate shots. So I needed to keep it clean for a bit.
I'll let you off just leaving it in front of you. Then.
I will be on it this weekend. I may even do a little tad of a cloud.
I wonder how many takes that'll take you.
A tad of a
If I
cloud.
haven't done it by Sunday night, consider me. I'm probably in an ICU bed somewhere if I could find one. You know what I mean? That hit a lot harder than I was expecting.
Yeah. Well, I dry hit mine just before we went live, and I absolutely coughed my guts up. It was not nice.
Yep. That was actually quite funny.
You
Comes
still got
in,
that wimpy
hits it.
building?
Chokes.
You what, Chris? Zip
You still got that wimpy building?
0.4, yeah.
Yeah. Put a proper building.
I don't know, man. Andy's
Hold on.
0.4 hybrids are perfect, man.
Right.
They are perfect. Perfect in a series mech, dude.
This is it's a
I've had his serious calls. Man. I would have been after him, but I haven't heard from him.
Well,
So
I
think it was, man.
yeah, well, no, I did that thing today. I was like, I haven't heard from Andy in a while. That's unusual. I speak to Andy quite a lot, and I haven't heard from him. And I was like, I literally just messaged him going, just checking you're alive. And he just put back, yeah, I'm alive. Just feel like being quiet for a while. And I was like, yeah, that's fine, dude. Like, I get that.
Man, hurry up and get back, man.
I
You've
just read that.
You've seen what happens with the awkward silences when Andy's not about. We need him back.
Yeah, we
So let's get
do.
on it. Let's get on it.
I'm quite enjoying the mic time though as well, Zip, if I'm
I was
honest.
about to say that.
Yeah, but you're used to babbling shit.
Yeah,
So-
well, yeah.
I might hit a mech. I might hit
We'll
a
have to
mech
get
in
that
honour of
really.
Andy.
We'll have to get our leaguers tagging Andy Bohane all week. See if we can get him back. Show him how much he's loved and missed. Send him a message.
Hashtag Bohane.
Free the Welsh.
Bohane. He hates that. Bohane? Bahana? He fucking hates that, doesn't he?
Or B. Hashtag B.
It's just as
Yeah.
it sounds, it's Bohane. Like, Bahane? I get his pain, man. I get his pain. No one pronounces my surname correctly unless you go to Bristol. They get it right.
So how do you pronounce it then? Because I pronounce it Tyler.
It is Tyler, yeah.
You see, I always think it's Tilly.
Yeah.
Ah,
See,
Tilly,
my
that's too old.
my granddad, you always used to say, Tilly and Tylee, there's one hell of a difference.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
That makes perfect sense, doesn't it?
It does make.
It does to me.
Tilly and
Double
Tylee, there's one hell of a difference because Tilly's got 2 L's, Tylee's got 1 L.
Yeah.
These Northerners take your time, Josh.
But like I said, you go to Bristol and they get it right because it's a common surname in Bristol. So
Okay.
See?
Yeah,
I'm not
so
understanding it.
shall I hit a mech in honour of Mr. Bohane?
Go
on,
on, do
man.
it.
I think it's got settle in it.
Here you go, look. That's got some fresh cotton in it.
So the build just that way.
Yeah, mate, on a Siege, a pop gear, Ellie, a pop gear as well.
Yeah, just remember to juice it, Josh.
Chris.
What juice should we
Actually, Josh, hit it as it is.
No, I mean, that's stupid. What should we put in it? I'll give you guys a vote. Let's go with
Mango.
right. So we've got we're gonna go with the donut king strawberry cream.
Ooh. What's that one
Or
like?
it's good. Or we can go with a juice I've not tried yet. There is Nick in it. This is the Cyber Rabbit Zenon.
Try that, Josh.
I like that
Try
label.
the
Man.
Cyber Rabbit.
Oh mate, I love this label. Like
I do like that.
this, right? Vaping companies. This is how you do labels.
Yes.
Makes me want to buy it, and it's not childish as fuck.
No, man, I like that. Shout out to them.
It'd look good on my face on it.
What, that colour's just with your face?
Yeah.
Right, so the Zenon wins. So let's do the Zenon. Let's wick this fucker up. Let's juice it up.
You'll have to send us a link for that juice, Josh.
It was bought from. This was actually purchased from Vinny and Chris's favourite shop.
Drip axe.
Actually,
Guys,
I've not actually had any drip hacks since I found Vapor Own.
oh, that's shocking, man.
Bobby will come in hunting for you. Bobby will find you.
Yeah, I want to laugh.
Oh,
I'm
he's got
sat
me
here
addressed in his
listening.
database.
They ain't even plugged in.
Oh, that looks pretty feisty. Is it going to focus?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, well, it is. They are like 0.05.
Jesus Christ, Josh.
Not that
Yeah,
we're
Josh,
doing that though.
People are asking what the flavour profile is on that juice.
The flavour profile is, I shall tell you, it is blueberry and pomegranate. So let's see what it tastes like.
Pomegranate flavours are alright, man.
And this is where he mutes his mics and cough.
I ain't a pussy.
I heard you took that, Josh.
Come on, give me some fucking credit.
You've always got to lower the tone. I remember when the show was quite respectable.
Josh, tell me that don't feel good.
It feels quite nice, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I haven't ripped a mech like that in a while, to be honest with you.
I hadn't until this come.
I certainly
I mean,
hadn't.
I'll tell you what. That flavour's fucking banging. That's really nice.
Blueberry and pomegranate.
I'm just trying to imagine the flavour.
I like pomegranate, man. I don't mind. And there's some nice pomegranate flavours out there.
It's really nice. Like, it's hard to explain.
I imagine a bit of lemon in the background on that might go quite well as well. Pomegranate and blueberry.
It's really it's not over sweet. It's like it's really hard to explain. It's really hard to explain actually.
Well, welcome to my world, Josh.
Yeah. It almost feels slightly cold, but not like Coolada cold, but just cold.
Yeah,
A little bit cold. Yeah, no, I think it is. I think it is Rockstar. I think it is kind of energy. There is an energy drink that has this same flavor profile.
It is.
That's nice.
I think my hobby job is safe for now.
No, I'm not very good at explaining flavor profiles. Do you know what I mean? It's
Usually people go, yeah, it's nice. Next one.
yeah. Let's give it another ripperoo. Yeah, it's not. They're definitely. It's like the blueberry is quite prominent, and then the pomegranate comes in quite late as you exhale. Definitely. So instant is the blueberry, and as you exhale, you get more of the pomegranate, which kind of sweetens it up a little bit,
Yeah.
but also gets a little bit cold. Like, it's not over cold, but it's just it's. I'll have to try more of this range. I know they only do a few flavors, but
Yeah, it's only a small range.
I think there's three flavor ranges, 3 flavor profiles, but this is a
Blue Rockstar. That's it. It's a Blue Rockstar.
Let's give it a proper one.
What, the other flavours then?
Oh, I don't know off the top of my head, Zip.
I could get into this Mechlock.
No, remember what happened the last time?
What you just spilled, Josh.
I just knocked it on my phone, that was all. I'll find out what the other flavour profiles are on them.
Yeah, I can't remember what they are.
One for Rabbit, that one, isn't it? Cyber Rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. So they do the Xenon, the Argon, and... Oh, let's go to the website I bought it from. We won't say who they are, but they're based in Scotland.
And have a stack logo.
Shop local, people. Shop local. No, I usually do shop local, but to be honest with you, I've been vaping so much of the fresh as range that I kind of lost all the flavour. Like, I loved it and loved it and loved it, and then I just got a little bit bored.
Yeah, you can overdo a flavour. You can definitely overdo a flavour.
So they've got the Argon, the Neon, and the Xenon. So I've got the Xenon, which is as it's explained, fragrant and in your face. This one is sure to stand out as stand up your hairs, blueberry and pomegranate, and yeah, it's nice. The Neon is a peach and grapefruit, and the Argon is sweet, juicy blackcurrant paired with a sweet but sharp lemon. So they're all pretty.
That's what sounds all right. I'm not a fan of grapefruit,
but all the bottles are rad. They're all that sort of same design, just different colours.
That's a killer logo, that is, man. I like that.
Mate, to be honest with you, that flavour profile's banging. It really is. I sort of bought it because I wanted something really fruity to kind of replace the this one, like the Urban Avenue, which I've just been vaping non-stop, which is the blue raz and grape. I was like, I need something else fruity to vape, but that's really good.
Isn't it weird how we go through cycles of different flavours, though? Like we were saying earlier, from the desserts to the fruits. I'm absolutely loving fruits at the minute. It's just...
Mate, this is why I've enjoyed the pods. I've had this one and the other one on the go. And every other tank, I'll probably change the flavour, you know what I mean? So it's like I've never settled to one flavour all the way through.
It's the same reason I bought this one, the Black Vine, which is black currant and grape. It's like and I tend to do this. I tend to go. I'm odd. So most people go dessert flavours in the winter. Those more sort of warming flavours and go fruity in the summer.
Mm.
I tend to
So
go the
I like a
opposite
good
way
man-
round. I tend to go more desserty in the summer
Yeah,
and fruity in the
Yeah.
winter.
I like a good menthol in the winter, man. Keeps the sinuses open.
yeah. When you got a
Like
cold
eu-
or something, a menthol,
yeah,
it's with.
like a eucalyptus or something like that. Some banging flavours. I've got two that I always go to if I get a cold and I need to clear it. One is called Hippie, which is a lime eucalyptus. It's nice, man. If you like a hit, I'll tell you, put that on a stack. You know what I mean? And the other one, the Goth, which is the aniseed type. And I love aniseed, man. Both of them wear my nose a treat. From electrovaping, I will say that.
What I'm going to say is there's so much airflow. It's just like, where's this airflow come from, man?
He's just realised that using them changes the flavour of the.
Oh no, it
juice.
100% does, and I think if you use both, you should probably try the flavour in both because flavours work. There are certain flavours that work better in different tanks of different builds, and you can buy a flavour and you go, don't like that. I'm not getting much from it, and put it in a different style of vape, and you also fuck me, that's amazing. And so different heats, different styles. Like some flavours need a lower heat and a long, slow draw, and some flavours just need that intense smash in your face.
And you have just completely justified my juiced tasting regime that I use, because I use a pod, a sub-ohm tank, and a mech.
Yeah, and I bet they taste different in all three.
Yes, they do.
But a sub-ohm tank for me never delivers amazing flavour. Like stock coils just don't.
See,
but there are some flavours that are too strong in something like a mech, and they need to be put in something like a sub-ohm tank because it brings that flavour down and it's not as intense, and you get a better flavour from it. Same with like little flavour chasing RTAs or flavour chasing RDAs. You know, they work better at lower wattages when that flavour needs that whole long, slower draw, and actually then you get that's where flavors I think like these real complex flavors, they actually need less heat and more time to build, like that warmth inside the chamber and actually come into your mouth really warm and hot and dense. I know you get that from a mech as well, but it's different in an RTA. Like you get that like from a single coil RTA where the chamber's real small and real tight, and you just get that real intense hit of like warm flavour, whereas in RDA you just get that smash in the face.
So, with Dead Man's Hand, I actually on an RDA found a 0.2 build far more beneficial for that flavour, because it just gave you that extra time with the heat like you've just explained, but I'd changed my builds up rather than changed the actual complete device.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've got a bit, like I said, my builds in this like single coil RTA, like small little 22mm RTA. Look, I mean, it's tiny little thing, real condensed little chamber. The build deck in there's tiny. It's not a huge coil, but it is still a Clapton. You know, it's about as big as you can get in there, and it's 0.43 ohms.
Yeah.
So it's it's not super high. I know people vape out there, you know, you look at, I hate to bring his name up, you look at someone like Jay Hayes, you know, he vapes like 0.8s, 0.9s.
Yeah.
And that's what he vapes, but you know, at like 40, 50 watts. But actually, you look at him, he actually gets quite a big cloud from it, but it's because it's that sort of long, slow, flavourful draw, and that's the way he likes to vape. And I kind of see that now.
Now you've mentioned J.A., does anyone see his review of the Paramore?
Fucking absolutely slated it. That's because him and Mr. Just Right 1 do have beef.
They have major beef.
And did you see the follow-up? Did you see the follow-up to it?
No, I haven't seen the follow-up.
He was doing a live, and he was doing one of his like live shows, which he usually only reserved for his patrons. Do you know what I mean? Does those shows, and he actually shared this one because I think I'm not going to go too much into it, but I think Mr. Just Right 1 basically said something about Brie if you watch Jay Hayes, you know who Brie is.
Yeah, called her a bitch.
Called her a bitch, yeah.
Yeah.
Jay's not going to take lightly to that.
No.
That's just fucking absolute fuel on the fire to Jay Hayes. Fucking great. This is what he does, you know.
Yeah, it's what he fries off. He does it so well as well. Let's be honest.
Yeah, you can't come in and do what Jay Hayes does. I mean, I've got more respect for Jay now than I used to, believe it or not. I still don't particularly massively like him, but actually, for a lot of the stuff that I want to buy or looking at buying, he's probably my go-to reviewer at the minute because that's my sort of style of vaping at the minute. I like this sort of. So, and he deals with a lot of that more high-end type stuff. There's not a lot of reviewers out there that review, bar maybe someone like Todd. Todd does that as well a lot, but I, as much as I like Todd's reviews, I just can't stand the accent. Sorry.
Todd's reviews are really good though.
Todd, but the thing is, Todd breaks everything down. He breaks everything, and the way he does those reviews is great. You know, he'll tell you to the nth degree about why it does this and why it's like that, and which is great. You know, it is great. But even for someone that's really into vaping, it gets I'm a little bit bored.
Yeah.
But if you really want to know the ins and outs of a product, and he's done a review on it, go and watch that fucking review because it will tell you everything you need to know, which is great. You know, that's his style of reviewing.
You'll sleep really well afterwards as well.
Yeah, I mean, so we're getting on to reviewers now. So people are in the chat. So so we've got and the arguments have been over a couple of days, and it has been over a couple of days, and it's quite funny to watch. But that's why people watch it.
Yeah, it's entertainment.
I like how you just glaze over Colin Wilson's comment.
Did Josh say he likes something dense and warm in his mouth? Yes, Colin, and if you could provide me with that, I'd suck your cock too.
It'd be cheaper than a new RTA, Josh.
That the flavour would be more popular.
But yeah, I mean, things like that, and then you've got someone just put Bogan. Bogan can get a little bit like it at times. He can, and I used to love Bogan. And they say never meet your heroes.
Yeah.
And and
he won't come on our show, which sucks.
Well, I'm not surprised, mate. Look at the time we're on. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning there, but. We did ask him. Vinny did ask him, and I think we got a flat refusal, did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm not surprised.
I think I should try JAs next.
Mate, I'd have fucking Jay on.
Andy on as well.
I'd have Jay on, mate. Any day of the week. I'd have any of those guys on. I'd have Jay on. I'd have Bogan on. I'd have Grim on. I'd have fucking.
Oh, Grim! I'd love to get Grim on.
Matt Kelly from Suck My Mod. I think Matt's reviews are fucking great. I'd have any of them on, man. I'd have DJ LXV Vapes. I'd have fucking any of them on. Not a problem at all. Just for the views. But it'd be really cool to speak to some of them. I mean, we have got some people planned. I mean, I know I definitely want to get Earl back on at some point. Earl was probably one of the most interesting people I've ever fucking spoken to.
And he's back designing again. He's back with Watofu.
Is he?
Yeah. Or Watofu. Yeah. Well, however the hell do you say that name?
I'd love to have Earl back on. I'd love to have... There's a few people I'd like to have back on, you know? Definitely. And hopefully we can arrange it. You know, if not, then we'll definitely do it. Our next expo will happen when we've fucking got time.
We need normality.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't see how some of these people do it, but it's their fucking day job, so that's why they can do it. But, you know, for the rest of us, time is fucking limited. we can barely make 2 hours on a fucking Friday night, which we all decided upon. Do you know what I mean? So it's Tenacious. I'd have Tenacious TX Vapes on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's another one. Like, I'd have Dash Vapes on. He's just fucking lost his channel.
Yeah. Yeah, bad times. But he was sharing links, so it's going to happen.
Yeah.
You can't share links anymore on YouTube. You just can't do it.
No, you can't. No, you have to play by the rules. But you know, that's how many years of his life dedicated to that, and it's just gone.
I think he'll get it back on appeal. I really do.
I think he hopefully will. You know.
Hopefully so. I mean, Vic managed to. Vic just went back through and deleted all the links. So hopefully you'll get the same treatment. You'd hope so.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
yeah, really, you would hope so. You would hope so, definitely. You know.
Colin, I love that.
Yeah, we don't do normal. We don't do normal.
That should be a new tag. That should be a new tagline.
Don't do normal. Don't do
I
normal.
like the way this man works, right? This Colin. Why don't you invite him on 1 week?
Yeah, Colin, you want to come on the show?
Try and
Yeah,
get him on
just-
tonight if you want.
Just leave me and you.
Yes, Sean, too. The TVP is back as well. Mark Roberts is made a return to vaping and reviewing.
Can we get him on the show?
I would love TVP on. I would
let's-
love
let's-
TVP
let's
on.
invite him on. Let's
That
invite him
could
on.
be really interesting.
Let's invite him on.
Invite him. Yeah, we can do that.
I might not like everything he's done, but I tell you what, that last thing he did, that when he was like, I'm done, and he just fucking
Yeah, but we
went
knew
ham
he
and
was done.
called everybody out. He was like, blah 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 blah.
I was
many
waiting. I was waiting watching that.
How many questions did that raise? It got a load of people talking.
Well, it did, and it led to the way we questioned Vic when Vic came on as well.
It led to us getting Vic on the show.
Yeah.
You know, so I'd love to have TVP on. You know, like I said, I've not always 100% loved what he's said and done.
Shit. Dash is never getting it back. Man, that sucks.
That really sucks.
That is bad, man. That is,
And this is probably the start of that whole new crackdown in the States.
yeah. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
talking about is
I would say right now, if you're an American reviewer, be fucking scared.
Oh. But where does that leave the British reviewer?
we'll be screwed as well, Chris. They'll do us all. If they do one set, they've got to do them all because we all have to abide by the same rules. So,
You best fucking look and do yours then.
But that's what I mean. I mean, they will crack down on those big American reviewers to start off with. They really will. And they'll watch. You know for a fact they're watching them. If they slip up,
Yeah.
you know. I mean, luckily most of them have got so good at what they do, and they're so good at sticking by the rules.
Yeah.
But
But
it doesn't
it'll also weed out the better ones.
it takes one person in a chat to put a fucking link in, and you're gone.
yeah. That's all it takes now. There's a seemingly no 3 strikes rule anymore. There used to be the 3 strike rule. That seems to have gone out the window.
I watched Dash because when the day his channel got deleted, he actually did a live with Jay. Came onto Jay's channel and did a live about it, and he was like, "We had 3 strikes, but we had one which got us striked, which is a video he did, fucking something about something or other, and then he got 2 strikes in the same day, 2 weeks later." One for the same video that he had previously got a strike on, and then a separate strike or something else within half an hour of each other.
Colin, there is a UK-based YouTube style one, but everyone's jumped off it. I can't remember what it's called now. I've got an app somewhere with a name on it.
Vapors Tube.
Vape Tube, yeah. There is Vape Tube, but nobody shares stuff on there anymore.
I think people got pissed off with the owners.
Yeah. I did. Fully admit it.
Which one was that?
I think people had issues with the way it was run and the way they wanted to do things.
Yeah,
I think it almost got stopped before it started properly.
It was Vape Tube, Zippy.
Yeah, Vape Tube.
Yeah, I know which one it was, but who runs
And
that now? Is it one thinking of running?
Probably.
It takes a lot of effort. You know, you need the server space, you need this, that, and the other. It's a full-time
It's
job to
not
do
fucking
it. So
cheap,
you
isn't
need
it?
to be making money, and you need to be charging people, and people aren't paying unless it's there.
No.
Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
it's one of those things that almost needs to be a side hobby, but you need to dedicate a lot of time to get it started, and then you can start going, well, this is where I'm going to make money from. But it's a big ask.
The crazy thing is, one of my reviews on there is the most viewed. It's like in the top 3 of most viewed, and it's one of mine.
Yeah, but when you've got no one adding and no views anyway to a page, there's not a lot of competition there, is there?
Fair point. But no, at one point, everybody jumped on there. Then all of a sudden, the servers crashed.
Yeah, I was going to say, I remember the mass exodus off fucking everywhere else, man. It was like,
yeah.
It was like, what was that other one? There was something else as well that suddenly.
There was an app, wasn't there? Vape.
Yeah.
For vapers.
Oh, that was Boone, wasn't it? That died of death. That was Damien Boone.
I was going to say there's been a couple. I couldn't think of them. I just remember everyone sort of, 1 minute there was like a massive hype for 24 hours, and it was like, right, we're all exporting over there. And within a couple of weeks, everyone was coming back.
People still are uploading to VapeTube. It still exists.
Do they?
Yeah, I mean, someone uploaded something to their today, 22nd of the 1st, 2021.
Bung a video on there, it might get us an extra follower.
I don't think we can actually stream to StreamYard from there.
That was the other one as well, Colin, yeah. Baffle.
So what's Colin saying about coming on the show then?
Can't tonight, he's got the kids.
No, I don't mean tonight. You know, not straight away. We'll plan it like, you know what I mean? This is a structured show after all. Give us a chance.
It should be a structured show, but
in these times, it's a bit of give and take.
Have we done the call wall?
No, because nobody put anything up.
We didn't do it tonight.
We've done a news segment.
We can't come up with a mod or a mech between us and get it discussed.
Not this week, no.
You are correct, Vinny. You are the 5th most watched video on VapeTube.
Yeah.
He said he's the first.
No, I said I was in the line of the top 5.
You might have been the 3rd, but you're now the 6th.
Yeah.
Behind a Vapor Expo video, someone reviewing the Matto RDTA, which I've never heard of. A picture. Someone's just picture. He's got more views.
That's a way to crush my ego.
And to be honest with you, mate, one of the guys in front of you is P. Posado. So
yeah,
we'll let that slide.
Yeah.
And he's only got double the amount of views you've got, so that's
all
right. Yeah.
I used to do all right on there.
Yeah. That was 1 year ago, and he's got 2,196 views, and you were 2 years ago. Sorry, mate. And you've got 1,255 views.
Yeah. It's not massive numbers, but
yeah, you take it. Better numbers than we get.
It's not for the one to try and like.
Oh no.
We're here every week, fucking regardless. So you know, we do it because we want to do it. That's the thing.
Yeah, we don't do this for anything else. It's my therapy, guys. That's how I see this.
Yeah,
it's literally my therapy.
It's a nice break. I always look forward to a Friday night because it's nice just to come and chat and hang out. I mean, we do chat all week, but we chat more on this show than we chat during the week. And
Wednesdays at the minute. It's been a long time since we actually all got into a chat properly.
Yeah,
you know, it has been a long time, man.
Like we were saying earlier, it's a sign of the times, though. Everything's just so up in the air.
And you know, there was a time when we used to talk in chat so much we had to split our chat up into 2 chats because we were getting pissed off with the fact that. I mean, just so people on the outside know, we have 2 chats for LXV. One's a show chat, which used to get used all the time, and one's just a shit chat. Like it's even got someone that's in the chat that isn't from LXV.
Well, he is part of the group.
I'm not talking about Nick. I'm talking about Jake.
Well, yeah, but he's in the group.
Yeah, he's in the group. But you know what I mean. So,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
one of the, so
yeah.
but that,
It's
but
where
that
all
chat,
the, it's
but
where
that,
all the
but,
gifts and everything go.
yeah, but that chat is just all day, just stupid shit. The show chat,
Dead.
we'll get a message on a Friday like about to us all the show, like
Yeah, man.
just to, yeah. So it's one of the, but we do talk about the show in the other chat as well. But the other chat is designed just for show. Yeah, hashtag
Yeah,
wrong chat all the time.
Yes.
Welcome to the behind the scenes.
This is why we have no structure to the structure that we had in the structure. You know what I mean? But we are getting there. We are getting there. We're just doing it for the laugh.
Yeah,
get
I
it
mean,
back.
it would be really nice to have a
for
full. It will be really nice to have a full team back, and we are going to have. We've been talking, and we're going to have more regular guests. So they're not going to be on every week, but they're going to come on maybe,
Not
you know,
just
once a month maybe, and just come and hang with us. You know, guests we've liked in the past that are up for doing it, and
Yeah, man.
we thought have been good.
And
Just to mix things up a bit, and
And there's always an open invite, man, to any of the viewers that want to come on. There's always an open invite.
yeah, if you want
You
to
know
come
what I
on,
mean?
Any
talk
of the
some
leaguers want to
serious vaping stuff like we do.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
So does anybody actually think we're going to get an expo this year?
No.
No.
October
Oh, yeah.
is a slim chance.
I don't think so either.
Mate,
Oh.
you're gonna be coming into October where we're back into the winter season where everything's gonna pick up again, blah blah blah. You know, it'll be way fucking four by then.
Yeah, Hall of Vape is adamant it's going to run this year.
Are they?
Yep.
If it does, fair play.
We're selling
to
tickets.
Fuck it, LXV to Hall of Vape then. Let's go,
Stuttgart.
mate. I tell you what, I'd love to do Hall of Vape.
Yeah,
It's
I
suppo-
really want to do it.
it is supposed to be amazing, like no
Yeah.
other vape convention on the planet.
Yeah,
Where's that one?
Stuttgart.
Germany.
Yeah, I'd love to do it. I really would. I looked at it the other year before, obviously, this pandemic.
Yeah.
And I was eyeing up a 12-hour drive there and back on somewhere just to go for a day and come back again.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
Nick,
the last time we were looking at it.
everyone's
was-
glad that Glasgow's everyone's glad that Glasgow's cancelled because it's a posers festival.
Yeah, it is now. Yeah.
No,
Sorry.
when one year we were thinking about doing it, I can't remember who it was with, and we were all on about going over together, and it just never come to.
Yeah, Colin, that's quite true, actually.
Yeah,
But
I mean, I've got tickets for gigs this year, which I know I ain't going to. You know, which I bought last year, hoping that we might be past it, and you know, wishful thinking. I've actually booked a holiday abroad. In
Yeah.
September.
I've written this year off for holidays.
In
This year
September.
won't
I
be
mean,
happening.
I've booked it. Luckily, it's a work perk apartment abroad, and it doesn't actually cost me anything to go and stay there. So, if it works out, I could just book tickets last minute and go. That's fine. So,
Mate,
and
I
if
just
it-
want to get down to your neck of the woods where I've got my caravan.
well, you're not welcome down here.
No, it's Londoners. It's Londoners that you lot don't like.
I
I've
don't
heard
like
that.
mate. If you're from past Taunton, I don't
There's one
particularly
lot
like you.
running around the field somewhere.
Unless you're local.
There's one there lot running around the field somewhere looking to do Londoners seriously harm for spreading their disease.
This is a local
That's probably Josh.
county for local people.
Ain't stopping in your neck of the woods. I'm just going down the road a bit.
Yeah, you are actually. You can go to Cornwall all you want. That's fine.
Well,
You're not
Still
far
down your
from the
neck of
Devon
the
border. Yeah, it's close. Yeah. Bude is still a little way away from me, dude. It's Bude, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got your.
fair
Still,
now, right.
I don't drive. It still takes like an hour and a half on a bus because it's through roads that aren't even really roads.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Going through
You
the
call
field.
this a-
Buildings like that one. And
You call
they've
this
got
a
like
road?
an entry down.
yeah, man. I've got a
Seems
friend
like-
that lives in Bude, and he used to come up quite a lot. And I say that my missus, one of my missus's friends, and they used to come up and stay quite a lot. And yeah, he hasn't been up for ages, but at least take him a while on the bus. Listen, it's
Yeah.
52 miles away, Zip. It's far enough away.
Yeah. Yeah. And most of it's 30 mile an hour.
I know, man. Trust me. Trying to drive anywhere around Devon.
Right then, guys. Any other business? Zippy, you've always got something to say when I say it. Every time I say that, Zippy, you say something.
I got nothing, man.
Okay. In that case, I will again remind. Well, no, I've started now, so you can fuck off. I'd just like to remind people of the second part of the auction a week on Saturday. Like I say, it will be on my page again, as well as the Waffle House community group. Go check it out. We've got $2,000 in the pot from the first one.
Fucking, that's amazing. Amazing.
I watched it as much as I could.
Yeah.
I wanted that. What's it bag? And dry shoes on them. Dry shoes on the march for that, man.
Everybody wanted the bag, man. What, this bag?
It's still got it.
I did say I'll post it out tomorrow or Monday. Like I said, it's been in my work bag, back and forth like 4 times. I go to the post office. The issue is it's me and another colleague at work, and I put the phone down and answer the fucking phone again. So it's just the way it is at the minute. But yeah, this beautiful bag.
Man, she was on fire that night.
How many vape bags do you know come inside an actual other bag?
Yeah, look, I need one of them.
No, it's in the case. The case it comes with.
I want one of them for that. Mate, I've got the case here.
Yeah.
Well, is it more like a suitcase?
It's my case. Look at that.
Jesus.
Yeah, but you know it would look better in this.
Yeah, I did send you a message, man. You ignored me.
Smells like leather.
Welcome to my world.
Check your
smells like rich Corinthian leather. Mm. Gotta love the Deadpool references, man.
Yeah. I got it.
You need to check.
Disney are gonna sue my ass.
You ain't listening.
I wouldn't mind. I know he read it as well.
Oh, so he's ghosting you.
Oh.
I'll sort something out for you, Zip. I'll sort something out for you.
Proper ghosting.
What was that? You didn't hear nothing. You break. Sorry, Zip. You're breaking up. You're breaking up, Zip.
Yeah.
Honey. You're breaking up, Zip. But it's gone.
Oh, we're such children. Right then, guys. Should we? Yeah. Oh, Zippy, you was going to say something, wasn't you?
No, I
completely forgot now.
No, I know what it was.
Go on, then.
I'm not going to tell you now.
Right, in that case, we'll go.
Week.
Yeah, we'll wait until next week. Or the week after.
Right.
So, fellas, everybody say good night. We shall go and do our thing.
Good night.
Bye-bye, people. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Bye.